Hey beautiful people, this is Arpita Pandey and welcome on my channel called Active World. I want to talking about that there is something bigger than motivation, and that's called consistency. Yes, just showing up every day can bring so much changes in your life that can change your life 180 degrees. So do you also struggle with your brain that sometimes it literally want to work like a 10 hour of the day, and sometimes it just does not want to work. It just don't want to even wake up, don't want to stand up and go for the work, just want to lay out the whole day. Sometimes it feels like you don't want to work, your body is not showing up, your brain is not allowing you to work. This is something a huge problem which every day everybody is struggling. Not only you, I also struggled with it, but of course I learned something. That's why I am here to share. The first thing why you should believe in me, whatever I'm going to tell you, the thing is that I'm the struggler, I am the failure. I am continuously improving in my life. I am reading bunch of books so that you people don't have to read. I can share my thought and whatever I learn on this channel, I can provide the knowledge and educational thing and how you are going to improve yourself and improve your life. That's why you should believe in me, because it have changed my life and it is continuously changing my life. A more determination and more discipline, it just come in my life, and I can't believe it's really working in a very strange way. So do you also feel like whenever you watch something very motivational thing like this video, of course it's not a motivational stuff, it's just I'm talking to you people and sharing my experiences. If you watch motivational stuff, then you feel like, of course I gotta do something. It happens with me also, like, you know, I'm trying to shoot this video. Why I'm shooting? Because of the motivation. Of course it is motivation, but also my failure and consistency and the feeling of loser which is a huge like scary part of consistency. Sometimes you watch any motivation which works like, you know, air in balloon, and after quite a small time you feel like, of course, you know, in balloon there is no air, and you feel like I don't want to work, I don't want to go for my dream, I don't want to be strive, I don't want to be better. I just want to watch Netflix, I want to watch dramas, films, and the whole day I want to eat junk food. But let me tell you one thing, motivation could be good for small term, but for the long term and long lasting, it's all about that. It's all about your determination, discipline, and most importantly, consistency. Yes, just showing up every day. If you are not feeling like to do something, but you're still going to do something, like if you don't want to wake up in the morning, but you're still going to wake up, whatever it just happens. Just going for the workout, you don't want to go for the workout, but you still are going. You're crying, but you're still doing the workout and your push-ups and planks. A person going to gym every day, sometimes with energetic, sometimes tired, but is still doing it. You know, showing up. This is what going to bring the changes in their body and in your brain. If you don't want to read a book, but it's still you are like, no, for 5 minutes of course I have to read the book, for 5 minutes I have to do the meditation. This is what small steps are going to bring changes in your life. For example, plants does not grow in one day, they keep change. Every day they take sunlight, every day they take water. After a month you can see the changes, their size, that they can grow like, you know, taller and longer than you. Like for example, like literally I'm doing YouTube right now stuff and great videos. I do not get great views on each and every videos, but I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to prove to myself that I'm better. I want to be proud on myself. That's why I want to be consistent. There's no motivation for me to make the video. It's just that it's my inner struggle, it's my inner satisfaction that I want to put the videos continuously. And this discipline, of course, one day it's just going to make me somewhere else where I can dream of something. Like for example, right now I have a 10k subscribers. I absolutely never believed that I'm going to get, because for 1,000 subscribers it took me 2 years to complete more than, you know, 1,000 subscribers. But I continuously dreamed about it, I struggled it, I did not care about my feelings, I did it anyway. I just showed up every day. But here's the deal, if you want to be consistent, it is just going to be boring. It's going to be so boring, damn, that, you know, you don't want to live your life in a pattern, and you don't have to live in a pattern. You need to learn how to romanticize things, how to, you know, put yourself and trick your brain for the work, for living a good life, and how to have a great day where you can complete all kind of things that you want to do. Like for example, for me it's really important that for in a day, I have to complete every day. I have to complete my yoga, my meditation, my study, my editing, my videos, and going outside and everything, whatever I literally want, like going to my university and college, everything. It is just going to make my day a perfect day. It's all because of consistency. This is what is going to work for you. And I always romanticize everything, but how you are going to romanticize? So here are some of my tips. After that, of course, you don't need motivation. After watching this video, 100% I am sure that you are not going to crave for the motivation, which is just going to work for literally 1 minute, and after that you're feeling like I don't want to do. Like, for example, it just happened with a lot of people that in the start of 2025, everybody was like, of course, there is my resolution, I'm going to work out, I'm going to take care of my body, my skin, my hair, and blah blah blah, journalizing everything, reading every day, and all, like, creating their vision board. And it just didn't work. It didn't work. After 1 and 2 weeks, people are just going to feel boring, and they're not feeling self-esteem inside their self to do something and to create their dream life, whatever they have dreamed. Discipline is just a different thing, but consistency, it's a different thing. Discipline is somewhere where you don't want to work, you're not feeling to work, but you are still going to do it. Like, you are struggling, but you are doing it. But consistency is something which you can do it with making it fun, not with a boring. This is what we do something. Whenever we want to do something, we make it so damn boring that we have to struggle and have to put the discipline, and discipline makes everything pretty hard. Then we feel like, it's just not good for myself. I'm not happy, because it is putting myself in a strange situation where I have to struggle for my own faith, my own habits, and my own needs. There are some tips. First one is small steps. So taking a small step, don't put burden on yourself for doing anything. For example, it used to happen with me, like in 2024, I was not feeling doing meditation. But let me tell you one thing. I started doing 5-minute meditation here and there. It wasn't that every day I was doing, but whenever I felt like. And for me, doing meditation was quite difficult, because my brain is always chattering out and always talking, and bunch of just thoughts just come and is stuck in my brain, and then I'm going to provide the solution of each and every thought, which is quite tough for me to provide, because all day I'm just journalizing my thought and giving the answers. But when I started doing meditation, it was quite tough for me to even for the 5-minute, sitting quietly and peacefully and just, feeling my spirituality. It was quite tough. But let me tell you one thing. I started doing it on the YouTube for 5-minute music. With that music, I used to manifest and, providing myself a peace and calm and, focusing on my breath. But now I am in this situation where I can do meditation for half an hour. I can be quiet for half an hour, and that's a big deal for everybody. And now, because small steps, it just built my habit to stay calm and to accept the reality, to provide myself that, this is going to bring the changes in my life. And it's literally just, changed my life. Whenever I don't feel myself, I just do what? Just going straight and just quietly sit for 10 minutes. It's also very necessary that you don't force works. You don't force it. When you are not feeling to do, you are not going to force it. You are just going to replace it. How to replace everything? Like, if you don't want to work out today, you don't want to go outside, and you're not feeling, reading stuff and anything. So when you literally don't want to work out, you don't have to force yourself when you are feeling miserable and something terrible have happened in your life. What you have to do is that just telling yourself that I am going to walk and going to grab some coffee, and in that way you're going to get a sunlight, you're going to walk, and you're going to see some people, and you're going to reconnect to the world. Like, for my example, when I don't feel like working out and I know that today I'm not going to get a time for workout and yogas, then what I do is that I come walking from my university or my college. This way I do my cardio. Because in one way I do two things, like I come my home and I also complete my workout stuff. So second one is do something principle. If you don't know this principle, of course, let me tell you one thing, it's work like a magic. So this principle was given by Mark Manson, and I was reading this book that's called The Symbol of Art to Not Give F. This book is literally great and I loved it. And there's one method which I loved it, and that's called to-do method. Let me read out some things for you. Do something principle says that when you are feeling stuck, you're not feeling like you have to do something, or you are not feeling to do something. You have to put yourself for the work. You don't have to just sit down and thinking about it. Instead, you have to take action. It could be small action. but you have to start doing. You don't know where you are going, that's okay, it's literally okay, but you have to put yourself for the work. Like when I don't feel like doing something, I don't have any content idea, I don't know what I'm going to post today, I just start doing it. I just write down things that I can do in that moment and I start doing it. Do something principle says that don't just sit there, do something, the answer will follow. Most of us commit to action only if we feel a certain level of motivation, but instead your action creates further emotional reflection, inspiration, and move on to motivate your future actions. But literally its mean is that we tend to search for the inspiration, then we search for the motivation, then we take an action. But instead what you have to do is that take an action which is going to inspire you, and it is going to create the motivation inside you to take further actions. It says that even if you don't know what you are doing, the simple act of working on it will show you right ideas in your brain. If you are procrastinating, it is going to be very, very, very helpful for you. And let me tell you one thing, if you haven't read that book, please read it, because it's literally the greatest book that I've ever read. And thank you so much, Mark Manson, for providing these great ideas. I loved your book. Third one is don't listen to your brain. Your brain is prepare for the comfort. It does not want danger in your life. When you put yourself for working in very different situation which is not used of, let me tell you one thing, don't listen to your brain. If you have to wake up in the morning, what you have to tell is that you have to stop the alarm and say, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just literally wake up, just go for your work. Just wake up. Don't listen to your brain. It's very chattering box, and it's biggest enemy of our life. And fourth is romanticizing your stuff. How you're going to romanticize your stuff you're doing. For example, let's take my example. I manifest every day. I always manifest my life. Okay, I'm going to wake up, then I'm going to grab this, I'm going to grab my tea, and then I'm going to do yoga, meditation, and then I'm going to, create work, the greatest piece of art that people have ever watched and all. Anything. I just manifest everything and I romanticize. And in romanticizing, one step also works is just literally watching some sort of vlogs and videos that people are doing great in their life. That's how I want to feel. I literally want to feel active. I literally want to feel successful. I tell my inner self that I am great and I can do better in my life. This way it literally just inspire me, and it just romanticizes things. Fifth one is habit stacking. This one is literally my favorite stuff. If you are not feeling like doing it, just create it in your habit. Make it so much experience that it just creates literally habits. Like for example, my mom wakes up in the morning 5 o'clock. It doesn't matter, it's winter, it's summer, anything. She just wake up because it's her habit. She feels like it should be like that. Like for example, brushing your teeth in the morning, it's your habit that you wake up and you don't have to remind yourself for that. This is also one step which I follow. Like literally after eating, before sleeping, I read books, and my habit have been created in just 1 week. It literally didn't even take 21 days. It's just 1 week. What happened is that after eating, when I go on the bed, I know it's time for reading, because I know I have half an hour and I can do anything. I can scroll, I can do doom scrolling, I can watch YouTube stuff, whatever I want. But I know if I have to be honest with myself, I have to read. It's like my habit that if I don't read, there is something I'm doing, crime, the biggest crime I can do with myself. I know that this habit is not going to make me successful and confident if I'm not going to read books, and I know it's really important for me, the kind of content I want to create. And sixth one is positive affirmation. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, that is amazing. Like I loved it. For example, if you don't like working out, let me tell you one thing, is start saying positive things to yourself, that I love doing working out. It's not because that I am heavy or like I'm fat. I literally love putting myself for working out. I love sweating. I love my body. I can feel positive. I feel happy whenever I do it. And put yourself in a situation that I love taking care of my body. I love taking care of my skin, my hair, my mental health, my spiritual health. So it is going to make you in a situation where you don't have to do anything. When you're going to do something bad, it is just going to remind yourself, this is not person who you are. It is not you. And also, if you don't like reading, just tell yourself that I am a huge nerd and I love reading. I haven't forgotten the numbers, so I think it's a number 7th if I'm not wrong. Treat yourself if you are doing hard work, of course. Start providing yourself safe space. Your brain loves safe space. So after doing anything, like at the end of night, just provide yourself a huge treat. Like, provide yourself to watch your best dramas, your best movies, anytime. Like, treat yourself. Just if you are doing diet, if you're doing workout every day, just go for one day cheat meal. Just enjoy yourself and provide yourself and let yourself feel that you have earned it. You are capable of doing so much. It is going to bring more confidence in your life. And let me tell you, because of these steps, you don't need motivation, and craving of motivation is just going to end. I hope it is going to help you, because it have helped me so much. Please tell me in the comment box what is something that you love to do and you want to be consistent with it. Of course, if you have watched this video till the end, please also comment like till the end. I would love it to know that people are watching my videos. You can subscribe, because it is going to be win-win situation. I'm going to provide you knowledge and my experiences, and of course in that way I'm going to gain my dream. So thank you so much for watching. Lots and lots of love. I hope I can see you next week. Freaking I love you people so much. I love making videos. I'm going to provide more and more knowledge in the future with the greatest videos. And yeah, bye bye.